It begins quietly, almost deceptively, calm with music and casual conversation, masking what's really happening. A man, openly measuring his surroundings while jokingly comparing his device to a Fitbit, as if normalizing something that clearly isn't. The relaxed tone, the friendly exchanges, and the light humor all serve one purpose: to lower suspicion. But the longer he explains, the more intriguing it becomes, because nobody asked him to justify himself, and yet he does. From the very start, the video pulls you in not through conflict, but through curiosity, setting the stage for a situation that feels harmless on the surface, but undeniably strange underneath. Instead of leaving, he remains, filling the space with long technical talk about cement, materials, prices, and industry shortages, grounding himself in the environment as though he belongs there. Time passes, the measuring wheel resets, and the camera keeps rolling, and that's where the tension quietly builds. There's no confrontation yet, but something feels off because lingering in a controlled space draws attention, whether you intend it or not. This segment is all about anticipation, as viewers sense that the longer this continues, the more inevitable a challenge from authority becomes. The shift finally comes with calm, measured questioning about safety and animals slipping through a gap, polite on the surface, but purposeful underneath. This isn't about dogs or sheep. It's about why he's observing the area so closely in the first place. Health and safety becomes the official justification, and boundaries are subtly introduced with the mention of restricted access beyond a certain point. No accusations are made, no voices are raised, but the power dynamic has changed, marking the first clear moment where authority steps in to assess intent. What started as observation now turns into scrutiny, with close attention paid to measurements, gaps, and potential risks. As the phrase "having a good old look" says more than it lets on, the language shifts from casual curiosity to controlled concern, and the tension sits in the silence between actions, because at any moment this could escalate. Instead, it hovers in that uncomfortable space where neither side fully retreats nor fully asserts control, creating a quiet but unmistakable standoff driven by procedure rather than force. Heck. The interaction ends not with drama, but with distance, music, and a slow fade that leaves the viewer reflecting on what just unfolded. No arrest, no confrontation. Yet, the encounter was far from meaningless. What this closing moment highlights is how authority doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it simply watches, questions, and decides when enough is enough. The scene finishes calmly, but the underlying question remains: at what point does ordinary behavior become suspicious simply because of where it happens?